So how come in that case, the PAP still managed to win a 60% majority of the overall valid votes in GE 2011? Is it because of the track record, or is it because of some other reason?
The white and white is a school uniform, by the way. So, maybe we can. Maybe we'll start with Jen Jong. Why do you think the PAP? There seemed to be such a strong anti-PAP sentiment, but still they won 60% of the vote.
I think you all know that in the constituency I contested in, I lost by about 300 over votes. So yeah, it was pretty narrow. And for me, it was a new experience, and going down. Honestly, even it's not just the social media. When I go down to the knock on the different the houses and all that, I would reckon about 60 to 70% actually said they will vote for me. Then in the end, I wonder, why did the votes come out differently? Of course, if you analyze it more deeply, there are a number of people who maybe are polite, they don't say anything, or sometimes they don't want to open up the door to you. But I think it takes time for mindsets to change, whether people feel comfortable with a alternative party coming to run their constituency, or maybe they're afraid of freak results or whatever. But it does take time to change. So it is not so simple that it's just looking at social media and then you take the results from the social media. Because if that was true, then the president's results would have been very different. I think there was some online survey about who would be the winner, and Tan Jisei came out very strongly that he would be the winner. But you saw that when the results came out, it was so different. Right, so you can't always take because there are certain voices that are being magnified very loudly in social media. But when you really get down to the voting itself, there's a lot of silent majority, a lot of conservative people that are not so comfortable yet with change. And of course, that will take time. When people become comfortable, they see that there's another group of more reasonable people that they can consider voting for. Maybe things will change after that.
If we just ask Dr. Intan very quickly if you want to add anything to that.
I think like what Jen Zhang mentioned, most of the time what you read on social media can be amplified many times over. But when it comes to elections, I guess people do not just depend solely on what they read on social media, because whatever that you read on social media, there may be a certain extent of truth. At the same time, there can be a lot of emotions involved as well. And when it comes to voting, you have to have a balance of both. How you feel and what you think rationally. How your decision is going to affect the future. Not just your future, but the future of the country. So people would, even though what you read on social media can be very strongly anti-PAP, anti-government, how people vote in the end can be quite different.